Hey, good day, Wyoming Military Department airmen, soldiers, and employees. It's been a while since I communicated with all of you, so I thought I'd provide a quick update on the current status of things going on in the Wyoming Military Department. In regards to strength, the Wyoming Army National Guard is sitting at 1596 of a 1600 soldier goal, and the Wyoming Air National Guard is 1278 of 1296. Both services have been effective in their strength mission, with the Army side sitting at just over 100% of their authorized force structure allowance, and the Air Guard has improved their strength by 3% this year. That's all been very good, but we must continue to keep after it with a focus on retaining our soldiers and airmen. Let me talk a couple of points, but I'll go through them using our lines of effort. First, let me address lethality. I recently made the decision to increase the health protection measures in Laramie County for a minimum of 2 weeks, requiring all personnel to wear a mask regardless of vaccination status inside Wyoming Military Department facilities. This decision was made due to a combination of a couple of different things. Number one was the new DoD guidance that came down mandating masking of service personnel, federal employees, contractors, and visitors for those facilities that are identified as high or substantially high in community transmission. Laramie County is one of those designated counties. Number two was the over 200,000 people coming in from all over the world to enjoy Cheyenne Frontier Days that hit us this last week. And then number three was to prevent COVID from impacting the readiness of our force. I want to be clear that the mask mandate only applies to Laramie County facilities because even vaccinated personnel can still shed the virus and transmit it to our fellow soldiers and airmen employees. With the amount of personnel that came through Laramie County, I want to ensure that we protect our force. The remainder of Wyoming Military Department facilities outside of Laramie County will remain in health protection condition Bravo, and only those who have not been vaccinated are required to wear a mask if they can't achieve 6 feet of social distance. We currently have 18 positive cases and 26 quarantined individuals spread out across our organization. So everyone, regardless of location, is still encouraged to keep up with the COVID mitigation efforts. Keep social distancing, wash your hands, and stay home when you are sick. Let's move to responsiveness. Our Army aviation units have been exceptionally busy this summer. Numerous search and rescue operations by the Rotary Wing Team. Firefighting and bucket drops supporting the wildland firefighting efforts in Guernsey has also taken a significant toll upon them. The Wyoming Air National Guard MAFs were activated about a month earlier than normal this year and are currently flying their tails off in Northern California. It looks like that MAFs mission may not end until at least the end of August and will most likely be extended beyond that. We did have a fire get off Camp Guernsey and burn about 100 acres of private property in the middle of July. The cause of the fire is under investigation from the Department of Forestry. We as the Wyoming Military Department are also conducting our own review of processes and actions to improve our own efforts to prevent fire from leaving the camp. Burning our neighbor's property is absolutely not what we want to do. Let's move to partnerships. Our state partnership program is the country of Tunisia, and they are having some significant challenges. This last month, the president fired the prime minister and suspended the parliament. A few days later, he fired the Minister of Defense and the Minister of Justice. And just this past week, Tunisia's ambassador to the United States, who we had intended to host here during Frontier Days, was also terminated. We continue to stand by and support the Tunisian democracy as they work through some difficult times. The team is prepping for the upcoming legislative session here in the state of Wyoming. Our two largest issues are, number one, obtaining dependent care reimbursement for those guardsmen that need child and dependent care during IDTs, and two, creating a buffer zone around the Oregon State Veterans Cemetery. We'll review both of these bills as well as some of our lower priority initiatives in Rawlins on the 17th of August with the Joint Transportation and Military Affairs Committee. There's been lots of changes in senior leadership position these past couple of months. Chief Josh Moore was selected as Wyoming's first state command senior enlisted leader. His primary focus will be the development of our NCO Corps in both of our services. Colonel Michelle Mulberry was selected for promotion to Brigadier General and will serve as the next Wyoming Air National Guard Chief of Staff. Command Chief Master Sergeant Doug Rhodes will serve as the new Wing Command Chief, and the State Command Chief will be filled by a drill status guardsman. That advertisement is currently on the street. On the Army side, Command Sergeant Major Lindsey Schmidt was selected to serve as the State Command Sergeant Major, and we welcomed in Colonel Promotable Dave Pritchett to serve as the next Director of the Joint Staff, taking Brigadier General Steve Alkire's place, who we will retire on the 12th of September after over 30 years of service to state and nation. We did have a member of our team pass this week as a result of COVID, Miss Jennifer Levengood, who worked in our Family Support Center. She's had a lasting impact on our organization, helping soldiers and families through long deployments and challenging moments. Please keep her family in your thoughts during this time. Remember, all of you, we are the Sword and Shield. Have a safe rest of the summer. Thank you for what you do. Ride for the brand.